I want to talk about a very serious topic today, and it is the danger of interacting with a sociopath. And it's not something that I take lightly because I have experienced the backlash of the sociopath. And I have to tell you, when a sociopath is coming after you, it is full force. They break the law. They lie. They will do anything that they can to destroy you. And the sociopath won't stop until they put you in jail, or they have beaten you down so much you're an alcoholic or drug addict, or you are so depressed you're on every psychiatric medication known to man, or you are institutionalized. They won't stop until they have destroyed you. So, what do you do when a sociopath has targeted you? You know, this sounds very condescending, but the truth is, you leave town. No joke. No joke. You leave the country if you can. And that's how serious it is when a sociopath has targeted you. No joke. What do you do when you can't leave the country, or you can't move out of town, or you can't quit your job in that moment? What are your options then? There are only two. And one is that you convince the sociopath that you are a sociopath, or convince them that you are mentally ill and that you will take it all the way. That's one option. The other option is to kiss their ass. And you want to put on your acting face and convince them that you are an ally. I'm going to say that again because you might think to yourself, what? You want to negotiate with them and let them know that you are a support person. That's right. That you support their evil doing, and that in fact you want to join in. So both of these strategies are opposite, and they probably sound just unbelievable to you. But if you have never interacted with a sociopath, you have no idea what I'm talking about. You can't even imagine what it's like. But if you're listening to me and you have been in that situation where you've had a sociopathic boss, a sociopathic neighbor, a sociopathic family member, etc., you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is hardcore. It is a nightmare. And that's why I am sharing this knowledge with you, because I have firsthand experience dealing with a sociopath. And I, looking back, regret not following this option, which is just kissing their ass and making them believe that I was an ally, because I didn't do that. Instead, I used direct, honest communication. Hello, that's like the worst thing you can do with a sociopath or narcissist. And if you've never dealt with a narcissist or sociopath and you hear me say, don't use direct, honest communication, you don't understand. Straight up, you don't understand. So I used direct, honest communication because I'm such a good person. Duh. No, I'm not. I was a complete idiot. And it didn't work, and it doesn't ever work. And what happened is this person ended up forging documents and sent the police to my house with forged documents and tried to have me arrested. No joke. I mean, and the police officer, when he was at my house, I pulled out the original documents that I had and showed them to the police officer, and he knew. I solved the problem in 30 seconds. That was it. And because the stuff that the sociopath was accusing me of, I was actually out of the country. I was actually in China when this alleged stuff happened. So the police officer was, there at my door, and I pulled out my passport and my ticket from Delta, and I was like, dude, I was in China for 4 months. Hello, I wasn't even in the United States. So the cop actually ended up, I gave the cop the phone number of the sociopath. He calls up the sociopath and actually says, you in fact are breaking the law. What you're doing is a felony. And the sociopath, they don't care. That didn't even shut it down. The sociopath is just full force. They want you in jail. They want you on drugs and alcohol. They want you in a mental institution. That's what they want. That's their end goal when they decide they want to destroy you. And so I'm sharing this personal experience because I want you to have a clear understanding of how dangerous it is dealing with a sociopath, and that sometimes it takes these extreme reactions to the sociopath to get them to back away. And sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you kiss their butt and pretend to be their best buddy, or if you go full force and you're able to convince them that you are going to come after them and that you're just as evil as them. Sometimes that doesn't even work, and you literally have to leave the country to get away from them. So that's it. I'm just sharing what I've learned from dealing with a sociopath. And it is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. And I can't tell you how many people I have met who have dealt with a sociopath, and consistently the sociopath has tried to have them arrested. And this one woman, her husband actually faked a fight and got her to hit him, and she ended up going to jail. It was just, oh my gosh, what a nightmare. And it was even worse because it was a white husband, and the wife was black here in the US, and so it was and he was very wealthy, and it was just sounded like a nightmare. So it gives you an idea of how awful it is, and they set you up. So as always, stay strong and get toxic people out of your life, especially sociopaths.